It's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful. Ugh. Looks like rain. Still beautiful. Atlanta, Georgia. Today is October the 31st, 2023. And I want to show you guys something. My Bermuda's still got quite a bit of green in it, but this grass is perfectly dry. It was dry this morning at 4:30 also. Like, there's no dew on here whatsoever. At all. All right, so I've got the box truck ready to go. I love fast idle. For those of you that may not know this, let me show you something. This little button right here, the cruise control button, if that's illuminated and you turn the set all the way down and hold it for like 5 seconds, watch the dash. The blinking light and the RPM goes up. It goes into fast idle mode, which allows it to warm up very quickly, because you don't want to let it just sit there and idle at a low RPM. See, it's already, transmission's 104 degrees, the water temperature is 188. It's nice and toasty in here. So I don't normally let the vehicles idle so much. I mean, I will a little bit in the Chevy truck, and it's not that extremely cold right now, but I'm not going very far away, and I want this thing to get up to operating temperature. It's just good. It's good business. In fact, it's really hot in here. Turn this off. All right, so this is going to be day 2 of the demo. There is a chance of rain. I hope it doesn't rain. I don't think it will. It actually, this is weird, but it actually smells, the air, it smells like it would right before it would snow. Snow, you said? Yeah, it snows here in Atlanta. We get flurries and ice and, you know, ice storms and stuff from here and there, but man, I don't want this grass to stop, to go back dormant. I am convinced that if we had some measurable rain the last 2 months, the grass would be pretty near emerald green. But the wind was so high yesterday. I got leaves all over my yard. Do you guys want to see what the Hustler Super S can do to those leaves? It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of mute, man. That thing, because it doesn't have a chute blocker on it, I don't know. I like using the 21 in my yard. I like the cut of the 21. But anyway, I am going to head to the first yard. Looking over, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mows to do today. Let's see, one of them I'll have to use a trim star. One of them I'm not sure if the 52 will get through the gate. A couple of them we'll just have to see. I can use, and I have one brand new one, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we can get into. All right, well, I will see you at the first yard that I used the Super S on. right, so I just did this property right here. I was going to video it, but the homeowner was outside, so I didn't want to do that. But can you see the pine islands, right? That's just natural pine needles from the, I don't know, 4 or 5 pine trees that are in the yard. And the entire yard looked just like that pine island. I went over that one time with the Hustler. The Trim Star, because I don't use high lift blades, number one, and because it doesn't have as much horsepower, I can't vacuum it like that. It's crazy. But the Hustler, because it's got so much more horsepower and it's got high lift, I'm assuming they're high lift blades, they act like high lift blades, but it just decimated the pine straw. And that is the hardest thing. It is the hardest thing that we have to mulch up, because it doesn't want to completely mulch up. I would much rather do leaves, because, well, it just looks better after you do it. But the Hustler did it. No detriment to the Trim Star. I usually mulch everything. I'm gonna definitely tell you guys, I know that this mower is faster and I'm more productive with it, but there's so many leaves, and I'm handicapped because I don't have a chute blocker on it, so I'm having to go backwards a lot of times in a large portion of the yard to keep the leaves from going over to where I just mowed stuff. And you know, a lot of times I can just blow them in the woods, but yeah, because that Hustler, it throws those leaves about 15, 20 feet. It's crazy. But yeah, there it is. So for sure it is better. Now I'd use the Trim Star in the backyard, because there's a brand new driveway right there, and the end of it is about 8 inches to the dirt, and I actually had to use some bricks and things to make a little ramp, and I did not want to risk getting the hey, Georgia Outdoor Equipment, I got your mower stuck, I can't get it back on the driveway. That's no good. So I just used a Trim Star. It was fine. It's I have to do that every time I go in the backyard. So anyway, I will definitely, hopefully, I'm gonna say definitely, but hopefully video the next yard. It's gonna have a ton of leaves. That's the problem, is the leaves. I have to blow them usually out of the beds, and then I'll have to try to mulch them up. And I'm used to mulching them with the chute blocker, so I'm having to kind of get creative. But I definitely want to test it on this yard, because there's probably going to be a lot of leaves, and there's probably going to be the grass is probably still going to be a little green, and this mower should definitely speed things up. Now if there's one of the cars in the driveway, I can still do it. I'll just go backwards in half the front yard. Anyway, all right, well, I will see you at the next yard.